Welcome to Cognitive Drawing, day 68. Okay, today we're going to focus on this arm, the back kind of profile backside of the arm. We could also focus on the front of the chest here, all the way down the front of the body. A real subtle line that I drew there. So I think the thing we want to focus on really is this arm. I'll just circle that just so it makes it easier for me to think about. Okay, so this arm is flexed. I mean, it's like the muscles are tensed, and so just try to like do that as good as I can from memory before we study it too much. I'm thinking there's probably this shoulder muscle sticking out pretty big here. I'm gonna try to like indicate some things that I think would be going on. As you can tell, I'm not really sure what I'm up against. Having a little trouble here. I shouldn't have looked at that drawing that as long as I did. Looks pretty stiff, doesn't really look right to me, but that's why we're doing cognitive drawing. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of problems I see. So first of all, we're going to just go with this line, which seemed to be pretty close. The shoulder isn't quite as prominent as I thought it would be. But there's this nice line that just kind of comes down like that, which is really nice. And then the forearm comes out of that. So let's do that nice line again. Curves in. And then that other line that kind of indicates the forearm. So much more simple than what I was trying to do. All these little muscles here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all that, retain hardly any of that. But it's mainly that shape that I really want to get. These outline shapes are what's really important to me. And so I'm trying to just retain that. I just really like this shape. And then how this comes in. And then this shape is kind of odd. And then I like this shape, that, and then this shape. And if I can get those, then that's a lot of the information that I'm trying to remember. Wrist. Show that back part of the hand. Okay, let's see if I can continue this now with some of that stuff fresh in my mind. Okay, so we got this shoulder. Kind of bulges out, and then there's that shoulder muscle. And let's try to get that line. A nice shape of that line. And then that other muscle comes, just kind of bulges out. I feel like it's gone way too far forward. And this part was kind of weird. It's kind of that kind of thing. And then we have this big shape here. You know, the elbow bone kind of poking out or kind of causing itself to be visible. Boy, this needs to come down to a little bit further. something kind of like that. It just doesn't look quite right. I mean, it looks so massive. So some of the things I need to study is these bones underneath. Because like here is that elbow bone. We have this. I'm going to just simplify this part because I feel like it's a little too stylized for me. So I'm going to just simplify it to that, which makes a lot more sense to me. That's kind of like the part of the elbow. Here's that bicep, and then going into that big shoulder, that really nice line that we like, that I like. And then we got our, a little high on that line. And that bone that sticks out. And then there's this part as well. So those are the important lines. This is so misshapen. I was kind of focusing just on those just on those line shapes, but wasn't thinking about the structure underneath. So I kind of want to do this again right now. So I might do this on another piece of paper from memory just to see if I've retained some of that. And we'll do a sleep on it tomorrow, which is going to be an important one for me. All right, we'll see you in day 69.